acknowledging the addiction is something that they're very unwilling to do, because once you say, I have a problem, then the next question is, okay, now that you're aware of this, what are you going to do about it?
Absolutely.
And so it's easier just to say, well, it's really not that bad, or it's really not what you think it is, because then what that does is that gives you the power or the ability to push it off a little bit until it really is a problem, So do in your conversations or in some of the things that you found yourself? I could tell you I found myself doing it, but I'm kind of curious, since you're the guest, I'm going to let you go first. When you're dealing with people, or you're even like taking inventory yourself, do you find yourself in that situation where there's a little bit of hesitation?
A little bit of denial sometimes. Yeah, I do. I find that there's always this feeling of, well, that's maybe in the past, maybe it'll change on its own. Or, well, why should I do that today? It would be better next week or next month or once this quarter ends, once this deal is closed. And in reality, we can just continue to put these things off or pretend that it doesn't exist, but that doesn't actually change the fact that we're being impacted by all kinds of things every single day.
Yeah, but I don't have time to think about it because I'm so busy.
Hmm. Yeah, and you have a good point there. That's what a lot of people will say. But in my situation in particular, when somebody comes to me as a coach, that they've already taken that first step to acknowledge that they want something different. They wouldn't
Mm.
have paid the money and showed up to an appointment if not. And I've actually seen that a lot with, I do kind of a free first call, and there's a handful of people that have shown up to that call really ready to make a decision. And it's amazing how quickly they can do that. And they'll be surprised themselves. But the reality is, I'm not surprised at all because they took that action and
Mm.
took that first step. And that's usually the hardest. Having the awareness, then taking whatever that first step is to start to build that momentum. And so if you can just get up the gumption to do that, whatever that first step may be, as small as it may be, that's probably the most meaningful part of the whole process.